it. Let me scroll to the file I want to be showing it with first, because it makes it easy to hear in the trade show. Because the acoustic environment here is far from ideal. Yeah, a guitar. That's great for showing it in this environment here. I'll be showing it with a drone for post-pro in a second, but let me give you the quick rundown first with the guitar. So this is our guitar. Now we can create what I believe is probably the smoothest, most harmonic sounding reverberation that actually is not reverberation. It sounds like this. Here's the reverb only. Listen to that. It's only the harmonics. There's no noisy stuff from transients or noisy components. Why? Because we get rid of them. We went, no, we don't want to do another room simulation reverb. Other people do that and they're good at it. Why should we bother? What we wanted to do is recreate the harmonic richness, the texture that you get from, say, an orchestra playing in a concert hall without the annoying reflections and that everything moves back and gets all mushy. We just want sounds to sound longer and fuller. Now this works by a whole bunch of oscillators that track the input and then gradually swing into synchronization with whatever they find. That is then fed into a ray tracing engine for more diffusion, and then we have a real-time source separation type filter that tracks the harmonic content of the input and removes anything from the reverb tail that is disharmonic to the input. So, for example, if you have a long tail and you have a chord change in your music or a different sound, the tail will not collide because the harmonic aspect of the previous sound's reverb will be removed once the sound underneath changes. It's awesome. But please, check that in the studio when the free trial is available, because it's really going to be hard to tell any detail here in the hall. But now, for the post-pro people, this thing is really, really cool, because say you have a drone or an ambience, and it's generally pretty cool, but it has too much detail. Lots of little transient noises and bleeps, and it gets in the way. It grabs too much attention. What are you going to do? You know, you put reverb on it, but then you get this diffused, annoying delay loop kind of. Now with this, you can take a drone that sounds like this, and do this. The filtering from this by activating the hole over here and then changing my file and applying it to that. For example, here is where's my generator. I have a field recording of a generator. It sounds like this. Now I can apply the color of the reverb I just captured. First I can turn it into a drone like this. Then I can apply that other reverb color. to get really, really very organic textures. That's the thing about this. It's organic. Whatever you do, it will always sound very, very... I hate the word warm because everybody uses it, but this really does sound warm. You know, it sounds warm like my favorite outboard effects and resynthesis processors that are very expensive, but great. Especially the combination of the two. Now, if you put this sustained texture through the wormhole plugin, you really get, it takes like 5 seconds to create that super awesome spaceship drone or whatever you need. There's way more I could tell you, but I would encourage you that this also ships Q2 2016 for VST, RTAS, AEX, audio units, Mac, PC, 32-bit, 64-bit, mono in stereo, stereo in stereo out. Right now, no surround support, but if you want that, let us know. It's not rocket science to make it do surround too. Check out the demo when it's there. You really want to hear this in your studio. Thanks for watching. Have a great show. Bye.